How's everybody doing today? It is Pulley Maxwell here, and I'm just going to do a brief overview of MEPS and talk about my experience with MEPS to maybe get you guys who are going to MEPS to maybe calm down a little bit if you're a little bit nervous. So first, just a little background. I'm enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. I just swore in today. Long process. It's going to be a long day, especially if you take the ASVAB too. I get to skip the ASVAB because I took it within my RTC program. So let's just get started with the process. Like I said, you'll take the ASVAB and then go to the hotel. Like I said, I didn't have to take it because I took it at school through my RTC program. So you'll go to the hotel, you'll check in, you'll do like a newcomer briefing. You'll get a free dinner, and then at the hotel I stayed at here in Charlotte, they have like had a game room, you can rent movies, stuff like that. They had checkerboards, whatever. So we stayed at a 4-star hotel. You'll then get a dinner voucher, you can eat dinner. You have curfew at 10:30, so make sure you're in your room by 10:30. Your wake-up call to go downstairs and eat breakfast is at 04:30 or 4:30 in the morning. You'll eat breakfast, it's free of course. Then by 5:20 you'll be on the bus. MEPS receiving, you'll get down there, they'll escort you into the building right before you go upstairs to, the building I went to, the MEPS was upstairs. Before you go into the metal detectors, they'll give you a name tag with your name on it, your printed name, full name, your branch of choice. You'll then go upstairs, and then they'll give you like a discussion about weapons and contraband. Don't bring it in the MEPS; you'll get kicked out. Your bags, don't worry about it. You'll go through a scanner. Just make sure you don't have, like I said, you don't have any contraband, such as guns, knives, drugs, stuff like that. Common sense stuff. You'll go through a metal detector, your bag will go with you, make sure you have your packet, your enlistment packet that your recruiter gives you. Don't lose that, because you gotta have it, you gotta give that to your liaison when you go to him for your briefing. So you'll put your bags in storage after you go through the metal detectors. They'll then sit you down, they sat us down and made us watch a video on TV about the whole process. And then you'll go talk to your liaison. They'll give you like a little briefing depicting on your branch. Just 8 rules and expectations. Be respectful. Dress business attire. Yes sir, no sir, no ma'am, yes ma'am. Stuff like that, basic stuff. So like I said, we had a quick video and tour. They showed us like where the cafeteria is and where we go for medical and all that. After that, your first step will go through medical, and that's the longest of them all. It took a long time to get through medical, and it was very, 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 very long, very, very tiring. So you'll get a medical brief. You do a lot of paperwork. You're going to do a lot of writing. Just follow instructions. Don't smart off. Don't do anything like that. You do paperwork. The way it went for me for the physical, I'm not going to go too in depth. I'm just going to just give you a brief overview. I want vision, hearing. You'll take a breathalyzer. You'll do a urine test you for any kind of drugs. A blood test to check for HIV. You'll meet with the doctor. He'll check your heart and breathing and all that. He'll check your anal area to make sure you don't have any, whatever. You can check to see if you don't have any hernias or anything like that. Me personally, I had a heart murmur, and I thought it was going to disqualify me, which would be very, very sad, but it was so small, you just passed me through. Some people got to get a waiver. Some people were just fortunate enough. Don't be scared. More importantly, don't hide anything. And then you'll go out, you'll wait a little while, then you'll go and do joint movers and the duck walk. I failed the duck walk. Many other people with me failed the duck walk. It's hard, it's complicated. I advise you watching videos on it before you do it. Before you go to MEPS, practice it a little bit, take some strength. Thing is, the demonstrators had shoes on, and we were like on a tile floor, and we were in bare feet because you get down in your boxers, and we were slipping and sliding. It was hard. We got called pathetic because we couldn't do it. No matter how the doctor treats you or talk to you, just be respectful. After that, you'll go out, you'll wait a little longer, then you'll wait to meet with the head doctor. He'll then sign off to see if you're qualified. He'll tell you if you're qualified for military service or not. I was honest on my paperwork about my drug use. I used to smoke marijuana, and they thought I was lying about it. And the head doctor was like, "You're lying," and all this. He was trying to tell me to get the truth. And first off, at MEPS, they'll tell you, okay, if you didn't say anything to your recruiter, it's okay to tell us. Well, it's fine. We'll just correct and go. Don't fall for that. Because once you do that, you're showing them that you're lying, and they'll disqualify you just like that. Make sure it matches. Don't fall for their tricks. I swear, your recruiter's job is to get you there, and their job at MEPS is to find any reason not to send you to the military. So whatever you tell your recruiter was on your initial enlistment package, make sure it matches up what you tell them at MEPS. Like I said, you're going to meet with him. Once you're approved, I got approved. He told me I was walking on thin ice, not trying to scare me. I wasn't scared. He signed off on it. You go back to your liaison to form your contract, do more paperwork, check to see if you're not wanted or anything like that. Then you'll go out, it'll sit you on a waiting room. Then you'll go to operations. They'll take your fingerprints, ask you if your recruiter lied to you. They'll give you an overview of your contract. They'll take your photo. Take every single fingerprint and handprint. And then you'll select your next of kin. If you die, your money would go to such and such. Like I said, they'll ask you if your recruiter told you to lie. Of course, the answer would be no. Then they'll tell you your ship date. And my ship date for the Marine Corps right now is January 4th, 2016, but that's probably going to move up on the base of availability on my job. You'll go and sign your contract. You'll take it up to the front desk, and then you'll get a hard copy for your recruiter. Then you'll get a copy of your contract once you swear in. You'll be waited to be briefed, and then you'll get in a room, a little classroom, whatever. I mean, that's what I experienced, and they'll brief you. Then they'll take you into the ceremony room to swear in. Once it's over, MEPS is over. Like I said, don't lie, don't fall for their stuff. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Make sure everything matches, stuff like that. Drug use, be honest about it. I mean, don't fail any drug tests. Nobody from my group got disqualified. Thank God. It's a long day. Like I said, I got to MEPS at 5:20 in the morning. I didn't get out of there till 4 o'clock. I didn't get home till 4:15. I lived 5 minutes down the road from MEPS. So it's a long, tiring day, so just be prepared. Eat a lot. I was actually underweight, so I actually stuffed myself dinner and breakfast, and I then checked in at the right amount of weight, about 1 pound. So yeah, that's pretty much MEPS. Like I said, it's long, it's tiring, but so is boot camp, so is basic training, but whatever. It's a good way to get yourself prepared. Just do your best, answer truthfully as possible. That's pretty much MEPS in a wrap. If there's any questions, comment, like the video, subscribe, whatever. And this is Pulley Maxwell. Thank you guys.